Freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
It's time to party! Woohoo!
Me, Grimlock, want a story! Oh!
I'm not prepared to work in these conditions yet. All right, I get to be Bumblebee. Hey, wait a second. In the dress rehearsal, I got to be Bumblebee. Snooze, you lose. I don't think so.
On the table, we have another possible avalanche of McDonald's Happy Meal Toys 2017, Transformers, and My Little Pony the Movie. Looks to be a wide assortment of masks, figures, and hair accessories.
Finally get to upgrade my old tail.
Yeah, you could do that. There's 8 toys for each set, so we better start moving. We better start with the Transformers first.
Good cover, Brownie.
Avalanche? Oh darn, he got away. We start with number 1, Transformers Bumblebee. I'm sadly really behind my Transformers watching. I'm not even sure what season Robots in Disguise is on now. Occasionally I'll pick up a toy. Looks like we have a character disc card. Instructions, we're going to place these wings onto Bumblebee's back, and it looks like we're going to roll him on his chest. That seems a little weird. No articulation. Oh, there's a little bit in his arms. There's a wheel. His head is kind of doing something. I guess it's so when you can roll him, you lift his head up. And there he goes. I guess this is sort of simulating flying. Whoa! Well, that's kind of funky, but I do like the robot action figure style of this toy. Ah, the number 2 toy is here, and it is a Bumblebee Mask. And a Bumblebee Mask outside. That almost feels a little more Bumblebee movie-esque, but I guess that's on par with the character card here. These masks are usually pretty good size, will fit usually everybody. It even fits the camera pretty well. I wonder if this glows in the dark a little bit. It has a little bit of that quality on it. Very shiny. Good looking mask. Bumblebee and his mask. The third toy. Optimus Prime, of course. Alright, what do we have here? We have 2 character disc cards. Whoops. Factory machine mistake, perhaps. Instructions. We're going to place the sword into Prime's hand, and a button on the back will do some sword slashy slashy. Good looking Prime figure to start with, though. Good paint. I like the wheels up on the top there. Let's load up his arm. There we go. Nice feature. I like this Prime toy. I should find all my Prime toys. They're scattered around the house from Happy Meal, but always something I like to pick up, the Optimus Prime Happy Meal toy. And we actually get 2 this time, of course. The Mask of Prime, number 4. Alright, Prime and his mask. This is kind of cool. I see a lenticular on the top here, so it is hidden. When you turn it, all of a sudden you see the Autobot symbol. There it is. And then you look at it forward, and it's mysteriously gone. There we go, now it's gone. Although I can see it from this angle. That is a pretty cool little extra feature. Love the lenticular stuff. And another good looking quality mask. Transformers written down the side. and of course character disc card. Good looking Prime figure. Next up, it's Strongarm. Number 5. Okay, we have instructions. Place cannon gun in hand with projectile, of course. These figures are looking really good. I'm really liking them. I mean, there's not too much articulation going on with them, usually just their arms and maybe their head, but they're painted well enough and they're balanced well enough to have a little fun with. That is a very bright blue blaster. Kind of like how it's separated from the toy too. Usually the blaster type of thing is like embedded into their arm. And we're gonna give it a fire here. I'm gonna guess about 5 feet. Pretty strong, about 5 feet. Yeah, I think that would be. And of course, a character disc, a card. She looks good. And of course, if you sense a theme here, each figure has their mask. This is the 6 toy Strongarm mask. So this is interesting. We've got this mask with a little infrared light going on, I guess. And you can kind of move it to one eye or the other. 1 second, look at that. There's actually a little Autobot symbol up there, so it's supposed to decode it. Very similar to the old 80s toys. So that's funny. Right now it's just this red garbled mess. And you put this in front and you can see the Transformer logo. Funny, we just saw this effect with the Ninjago toys last time. So there you go. And then of course you can place over the eye or nose. Kind of a weird one, isn't it? I think Optimus Prime's lenticular works a little better on that. But it's still a pretty neat mask if you're a fan of Strongarm. Character disc. Card. That's Strongarm. The 7th toy, Green Grimlock. I liked G2 Blue Grimlock, that one was funny. Alright, character disc card. And weapons inside another little bag. Plus instructions. What do we got here, Grimlock? We've got a cannon attaching to his back with a projectile. Kind of like this one though. This is actually pretty well balanced. Moving arms and head. And attach this cannon onto his back. Which way? There we go. Insert a projectile. And fire away. It's got a good angle to it. Might shoot across the room about 6 feet. Good looking toy. And of course, to match Grimlock, the 8 toy is a Grimlock mask. Character disc card. What do we got? I've got a red button there. Does it even light up or something? I guess it just looks fancy. I don't really see anything to it. Just looks fancy. That's Grimlock and Grimlock's mask. Not a bad combo. And now we move on over to My Little Pony the movie. Number 1, Pinkie Pie Pony. All sorts of stuff tied into this movie tie-in. Instructions that are flying. We have a Pony Pinkie Pie with a display stand clip that punches balloons onto paper somehow. To figure that out. So there would be our puncher. Doesn't look dangerous. Balloons. Character disc card. There's Pinkie. Typical McDonald's Happy Meal pony with the squirrel tail of hair. And it's tangled in her legs. Come on. Oh my goodness, I can never get these tangles out. And head hair, completely solid. We can place her onto the back of this thing, I think, like so. There we go. And then it looks like we have a bunch of test punch papers here, so we can give it a chest. Oops, sorry, Pinkie. And let's see what happens. This way. Squeeze! Oh, that's kind of cool. Gives you a nice little imprint of the balloons on there. That's fun. But of course it's fun, it's Pinkie. And just like the Transformers, the ponies come with masks too. This is number 2, Pinkie Pie Mask Toy. Alright, so character discard. And looks like we have some stickers to decorate your mask and or something. Another quality plastic mask. Good paint, bright pink. Should fit everybody. Interesting they're doing the masks this year versus the buckets for the candy. Kind of like the buckets, I store stuff in them. That's Pinkie! The number 3 toy coming at ya, Rainbow Dash. Instructions. Looks like Rainbow Dash comes with a comb stand. We'll be able to fix her tail hair a lot better than Pinkie Pie's. That's a neat idea combo, hairbrush stand, and character discard. Who isn't a fan of Rainbow Dash? The number 4 toy, a mask that complements Rainbow Dash Mask, number 4. Character discard, stickers as well, and the mask. These are pretty well painted. I like the contrast here with the red, orange, and yellow. They band real well together. I always worry about these sides breaking, but they're pretty strong. That's Rainbow Dash. Moving on to the oh so rare number 5 Rarity Pony Toy. Instructions, we have a little container with a possible brush inside. Character discard. Rarity up on the container right now. Okay, let's see what's inside here. Oops, Rarity is very tippy. There we go. Ah, another brush. Oh, and it's a mirror. That's not at all weird. Anyhow, put that back in. I've got ponytail hair everywhere. These feel just a little smaller than your typical McDonald's pony. They went a little bit smaller so that they could add an accessory, I guess. The number 6 toy, of course, would be the Rarity Mask. So what do we got here? Character discard. And something else for Rarity Mask. This is interesting. It looks like we have a ponytail clip for one's head, tail, pants, whatever. That's interesting. Hair clip of sorts. Place this anywhere you wish. It's funny that only Rarity came with this one. My Little Pony on this. I don't think that these are labeled Pony Movie though. I think everything's labeled just My Little Pony. Some of them have the labels on the band there. But yeah, there we go. That's Rarity and her interesting tail clip. Number 7. Princess Twilight Sparkle Pony. Alright, instructions. We have a display-based journal. Hey, very similar to Ninjago movie again from last month. And let's open up this journal. Let's see, place horse pony, like so. And turn. Same mechanism as the Ninjago. Actually, it'll just be easier to do it this way. Well, sort of. And there you go. I guess you have to be a total alicorn to get this one. And there you go. About 10 pages of important note-taking to do. Uh-oh. There we go. Character discard. And last but certainly not least, the mask. Number 8. So we have a character discard. A Twilight Sparkle Mask. and a Twilight Sparkle Tiara headband thing. So a little double on that too. Interesting choices of the ponies and their masks. I think some people would be disappointed though, missing out on their favorite characters. Where's Fluttershy? Anyone? Fluttershy? And there it is, 2017 Happy Meal Transformers and My Little Pony movie toys. I always thought that Hasbro should work on a Transformers G.I. Joe hour show, but now I'm thinking they should do some sort of Transformers My Little Pony combo show. They really need to team up these licenses.
Oh my goodness. Might as well add squirrels to it too.
My favorites will always be the playable toys, the figures and/or ponies. The masks are great too though. Maybe for some sort of bizarre bank robbery. Don't do that.
What are you talking about now?
McDonald's Happy Meal 2017 Transformers, Robots in Disguise, and My Little Pony movie toys appear at restaurant in October. If you are a fan of the Transformer, need a figure and/or mask, or if you like the pony of the My Little and need a figurine and/or mask, these two collections are for you. Just try not to get them mixed up and go to the wrong theme party social engagement. That's what I have to say about that.
The original concept to My Little Pony was My Little Squirrels, but the writers were bitten to death. Thanks for watching Squirrel Stampede. Please like, share, subscribe.